Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Come on in. Come on in. Let me make sure I turn down my phone. I have had a busy day so far, but we are here to get into more of what has been going on with Justin Bieber. Okay. All right. That has been done. Let me sit this here. Let me get myself together. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. All right. Just all right. All right. Before we get into this, I definitely want to say that as it pertains to this entire situation, Hollywood, Diddy, things like that, I just want to say that the entertainment industry is not a silo. Okay. When it comes to perverse behaviors, degenerate behaviors, this is a worldwide thing. Now, as it pertains to, let me see. Okay, let me make sure can you all hear me? Okay. As it pertains to um this child, I just want to show you all something. I just want to show you all something. Um Before we even really get into it. Before we continue it. Um it's really kind of sick. And I just want to show you. Um, let me show you this before we even get into this entire stream because we're focused on Justin Bieber right now, right? But I just want to show you. Again, this is something that's perverse, and I kind of put some of that into my thumbnail, right? Um, we can see here. Someone is asking the question. Someone is asking the question of whether or not what Jenny McCarthy did to Justin Bieber, if it counts as SA. They're asking the question. Now, if you were at work, ladies and gentlemen, if you were at work and one of your coworkers comes up to you, grabs you forcefully like this, kisses you on your face and on your neck, and then turn around and grabs your butt, everyone would be in agreement that that is wild out of pocket and it's SA. Everyone will be in agreement. The fact that this is even a question about whether or not what she did to him was SA, it's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Note the horrified expression on poor people's face as he struggles out of the model comedian's grasp while she repeatedly kisses his neck and grabs his buttocks. If this happened to you at your workplace, this is absolutely SA. The fact that it's even a question as it pertains to this situation and people who are in Hollywood, it lets you know how perverse and rampant such behavior is in this industry and frankly around the world. He was a child when this happened. He was either 15 or 16 when this happened. This was 2012. She said, I couldn't help it. He was just so delicious. Okay. She said emotions took over and her attack on him was all part of, quote, living out a cougar fantasy, maybe. This is SA. This is SA. This is what we saw. Okay, this article says that he was 18 at the time, but this is what we saw publicly. This is what we saw publicly, and it's not alleged because we've all seen the video. And if you haven't seen the video, it's not easy to find. And instead of them calling it out, someone said, if that isn't the face of a quote unquote homosexual dude being kissed by a hottie, I don't know what is. Instead of calling it out, they're calling him homosexual and saying that any straight man that this happened to would like it. This is the degeneracy and the disgusting foolishness that happens in the entertainment industry, in Hollywood, and frankly, around the world. Okay? Because if the roles were reversed, and this was some old man doing this to this child, we all know what we would say. We will be jumping and fighting. Okay? So remember that all people, if they didn't ask for it, if they did not ask for the physical touch and the intimacy, don't do it. Don't do it. But this just shows you and lets you know what happens in this industry. And this was happening to a male right in front of us, right? This is disgusting. This is disgusting. And then we also need to talk about how when the roles are reversed, when it's a woman doing something to a male, assaulting them or something like that, we need to call it out too. We need to continue to call it out. The same way if it was a man doing it to a woman. Okay? So I just wanted to show you all this before we even get into part 2 of this reading about what potentially happened or allegedly happened to Bieber in the entertainment industry, because we see it right here. Look at his face. He is not comfortable with this. He doesn't want this. And this was in public for the world to see, and no one said anything. They're questioning it. They're questioning it. So, with that being said, we are going to get into part 2 of this reading. Okay. So let me just put a banner here. Um, okay. All right. So remember, many of you here are used to how I read live like this. Remember, if your question does not have a purple crystal ball or a purple heart beside it, I will not recognize it as a question. So if you have a burning question that you want to ask, be sure to put a crystal ball or a purple heart next to your question so that I can differentiate it from just the regular conversation going on in the chat. Okay, everybody? All right, so let me get them cards together and do me a favor. As we go through, as I'm answering questions, if this is resonating, if this is making sense to you, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Likes and subs are free. And we're a community, we support each other, and I would really appreciate the support for this work that I'm about to do. Okay, so let me start shuffling. And I saw Jam was here first. Jam was here hours ago. I appreciate you, Jam, for quote unquote being first. But yeah, it lets you know how widespread this degenerate mindset is. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Let me see some of your comments before we get into it. Yeah, 100% SA, 100%. Yeah. See, this mindset is it's disgusting. It's disgusting. If this was public, right, we can only imagine what was allegedly going on behind the scenes. And she justified his actions by saying she couldn't help herself because he's so handsome and maybe it's a cougar fantasy. You are a disgusting Um, you are a disgusting um groper and a disgusting degenerate because of that. Jenna McCarthy. I said it. Mm-hmm. Messy Tina is here. Uh-huh. Messy Tina is here. So yeah. So, this is disgusting. So hope everyone has had a chance to go back and look over part one. If the questions are kind of repeat from part one, I won't answer them just because I don't want to, we can answer another question that has not been addressed. So, with that being said, we're here. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's go ahead and see who has the first question. Who has the first question? Let me move this down so the focus is on these cards. All right. Yeah, it's disgusting. Okay, Donna has the first question. And Donna's question is, what key does Justin hold that certain people in the industry want from him? That's an interesting question. What key? What do you mean by key? Define what you mean by key, Donna, so that I can fully understand how I'm going to interpret what comes up. So go ahead and get more specific or define that more, and then we'll get into answering your question. So we're going to wait for Donna to come on in and define and be specific with her question. Like, what do you mean by key? What do you mean by key? Because last reading, there was a discussion about energy harvesting from him. Because if you look at him now, he looks spent and used up. He, at his age of 30, when I was 30, baby, I looked 16. Okay. Because you just have the glow. And I know he's been in the industry. He looks used up. Justin Bieber right now looks like his name is Barney and he's 45 going on 60. That child, that young man, because 30 is still young, he looks used up. So, hearkening back to the reading before, there was I was getting the energy of energy harvesting from him. So, Donna, go ahead and be specific with what you mean by that so that I can answer your question. Interesting. Okay. Justin holds the key to something that has many in the industry. Bothered about something, but she couldn't see entirely what it was. Okay, so like he's protecting something or hiding something. Okay. Oh, I think that we have some major players here, and let me just pull the screen down just a little bit more so everyone can see. We have some major players here. These are men. These are high, powerful men. One who's a little bit higher than another one. So we have a male who will be a king, and then we have someone who will be elevated even higher, someone who's like a god, if that makes sense. So I don't know what the hierarchy is with everyone in the industry. This is, I think he has something that could potentially ruin these two. Um, okay, y'all talk about tied to his lineage. Interesting. Okay. What I'm seeing right here is something to do with these two guys. Let me see what this is because this is interesting. These two guys. Okay, now remember, if we remember our astrology, if we remember our esoterics, if we just remembering the esoterics and astrology, Mars rules Scorpio along with Pluto. Okay. So could this be something dealing with Diddy? It's possible because this is the Emperor, and the Emperor in tarot is Mars. Okay. This is Mars. So We have someone here where, yeah, this is some Leo energy right here too. This is some Leo energy right here. Um, very, very interesting. Now, this here, I don't know what has something that could potentially stop them. Hey, Black Lady Love. Okay. Prince of Swords. Okay. Someone, yeah. Something to do. Something to do with something that could potentially take these people out. I don't know if it's something that he has, something that he knows, but I feel like there's no actions being taken against these two people, whoever these two people are. Okay, and then we have this young person here that's turned upside down. So let me see. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what Sloan Spirits told her, but I feel like this is potentially some action that he could potentially take that would have something to do with these two people. Um, it's funny because for this person, this is about, I don't want to say romance, but partnerships. And for this person, this is about their connections, possibly their business connections. So I don't know if there was something going forward and then it stopped, but this is a young person, and this young person, now Bieber is a Pisces sun, right? He's a Pisces like me, Pisces sun. Swords aren't aligned to Pisces energy. That's air energy. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. That's air energy, right? So I don't know what these two people, whoever these two people are, they are glad that this isn't going forward because I feel like they have they're glad that this isn't moving forward. Whoever these two, and these are two big people. These are two big people in the industry. Now you all know more than I do. You all know more about what's going on with these people, Clive Davis and this, that, and the third. You all know more than I do. But I will say that actions that have stopped moving forward. So if this would progress, this could be bad for these two people. You say Usher is Libra. Okay, Usher is a Libra. Yeah, he is. So he's yeah, that's okay. That makes sense because I know I can't stand him that much. Okay. Um, these two people are happy that this isn't moving forward. That this is not being that the birth is not going through. That whatever it is not progressing. It's been stopped, and whoever this young person is has been stopped. Okay, because I feel like if this moves forward, these two people are going to be toast. These two people are going to be toast because we have Aries and Leo. Both of these are fire energies. Wands is fire. Depending on how you look at tarot, I ascribe fire to wands. Whoever these two people are, they're big enough to where they were actually, I don't want to say scared, but there was a little bit of worry there about what could happen if this were to go through, if this right here was to go through. Now, I feel like whoever this person is, whoever this Leo person is, I feel like whoever this Leo person is, this person has much more of a spiritual connection to things than this person here. So I'm not going to say, and I mean, it would make sense because this person is AKA a god. This person is just a quote unquote king. So whoever this big person is, this person has way more of a connection than this emperor does. This emperor is very base low level with it. But whatever this is right here that it hasn't gone forward, these two they're happy about it. So um that's what I can get from that. This person, they're glad that whoever this person is, they're yeah, this person, whoever this younger person is, yeah, it's like they've been silenced or they have um, some mental issues and fog going on. So that's very interesting. Um, I hope that helps. Again, I don't know what Sloan was talking about, and I'm not going to try to interpret what spirits were telling Sloan. Whatever they were telling her, that's what they were telling her. Whatever spirit God was telling Sloan, that's for her. But what I got right here, these two are glad that something hasn't moved forward. Okay, the next question is from Muffin, and Muffin asks, now that people are coming out, does he feel safe enough to open up? So let's see. J Lo is a Leo, and guess what? We're gonna be on J Lo's head tomorrow. So tomorrow we jumping on J Lo's head. So make sure you are back here tomorrow because we got to continue digging deep. We got to continue digging deep. This this is an entire mess, right? Tomorrow we're gonna find out spiritually. Okay, what does J Lo allegedly know or don't know? Okay, so J Lo, we digging into her ass tomorrow because I can't stand her either. So hey Tequila, how you doing, boo? Yeah, we got to find out what her applehead ass know. And I say applehead as respectfully as I can. Okay. So we're gonna see what her applehead ass know, what she got to do with it tomorrow, honey. Because I'm nosy and I'm trying to get to the bottom of everything. Okay. Now that more people coming out, does he feel safe enough to open up? Nope. He does not. He does not feel safe enough to open up. This is a young man, okay, who could take some action, who could move forward. No. Mm-mm. Nope. If he could run away, he would. No, don't give J Lo over here. Throw her to the air signs or something. Her airhead ass. Don't bring J Lo to the water signs. The water nation. We rebuke her. But no, no, he does not feel safe enough to open up. Mm-mm. If he could run, if he can get away, he absolutely would. Yeah, he's really thinking about what his future is going to hold. And he, running quote unquote away and just disappearing will probably be some of the best thing for him. Because, baby, remember what you're looking at. If it's upright for you, it's reversed for me. So I'm looking at a reversed, a young person who is not taking action. This is a young person who is not taking action. He's mentally, he don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. So right now he laying low. He keeping quiet. He quiet. As of right now, no, he doesn't feel safe enough to open up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He does not. He does not. He's really just trying to get on with his life, especially with his baby. But no, as of right now, he does not feel safe enough. He don't feel safe enough. So, yeah. Mm, mm. Yes, Team Pisces. I am a Pisces sun. All right. The next question is from Donna, and she asks, was that story about the child being used for a ritual that Justin saw true? Okay, I have never heard of such a thing. So that's that's wild. That's crazy right there. I need a sip of water for that one. Okay. What? That's wild. That is wild. Robin said the air signs don't want J Lo either. Listen, don't nobody want her. Okay, let's see, because Donna's question is deep. We're getting in. We're starting to go. We're starting to go there. So I am shuffling these cards so you all can. Yeah, we gotta answer these questions. That's deep, Donna. That's deep. Hmm. Was this okay? So I have a question, Donna. When you say ritual, do you mean whatever you're talking about? When you say ritual, do you mean like this was a community ritual? Or like it's alleged that he saw multiple people partaking in this? Or was it just like one person? Or, because you gotta explain. You gotta explain because what I'm looking at right here, this this is crazy. So you need to go ahead and explain, Donna. He said, yes, he said it on TV, but they took the interview down in Canada and they scrubbed the internet of it. Okay. Um, I have to go with what I'm looking at here. I have to go with what I'm looking at here. Yes. Yes. I have to go with what I'm looking at here. Baby, I see the community involved in, and it's funny that she said children, that, child. When we are looking at the court cards, the pages, because you got king, then queen, then knight, then pages. When we're talking about pages, which in this deck is the princess and the prince, which represent children. We got us a spiritual worker right here. I have to go with what I'm looking at right here, and I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna have to go with what I'm looking at right here, and I'm gonna have to say yes. Those of you who are channel members, and well, I may be able to show it somewhere else because there was something quick sidestep away from this. There was something that I was watching, and something that I was watching that was released in 2018. There was a German man talking about how, some people, some quote unquote elites are alleged Luciferians. And he liked being, in the church or whatever because there were a bunch of naked women around, but he had to leave and get out of there when he saw what was being done to children. Okay? So if this guy from this movie I was watching in 2018 is telling the truth about alleged child, listen, um for those of you who have been around here and those who may be new, go back through my video archive. Go back through my videos, and I want to say go back to the one that talks about MK Ultra. If you go back to the video that talks about MK Ultra, because I was reading through the documents, you will see how that ties into that. So Donna, answering the first part of your question, I'm gonna have to say yes. I'm gonna have to say yes. Now let's get to the second part of Donna's question. And so I may have to just show that clip of that movie like on Rumble, because if I show that here on this channel, they will absolutely dock my channel. I may have to just show that clip and just show it. I think he was talking for maybe like 5-10 minutes, talking about his experiences or whatever. And he said he didn't believe anything was real until they started doing stuff to children. So I'm going to find that. I'm going to record it or show you all, but it's going to have to be on Rumble. I cannot do this here on YouTube. So just something for you all to think about. So answering the first part of Donna's question, yes. I have to go with what I saw. Yes. I have to go with what I saw. Okay, so she said, if it was true, what was the reason that higher ups wanted him to witness that? Oh, baby, that's easy. That was stress, mental torture, and to show him what could happen to him. Because listen, if you out here being sacrificed or you in some disgusting ritual, does that are you still alive? Are you, yeah, that was done to show him what could potentially happen to him. I need to see what this is talking about right here. Uh-huh. Yeah, these are listen. And also if he wanted to protect some of his family. Yeah. Mhm. Tower card right here. Yeah. That was to show him like, listen, listen. Okay. So, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. The next question is again from Donna. And Donna asks, were the two men that we just saw the ones who sent Haley to control Justin. Okay. Those two men send Haley, mother skunt, to Justin. Hmm, interesting. Hmm. Y'all, the way I am okay, so quick side note, this reading here, now that we've started, is way different energetically from part 1. And I think you all who are here live watching this, I think you all can agree that this right here, this part 2, is way different energetically than part 1. I am feeling darkness so early on. I'm already disgusted and I'm already like, this is wild. Like, so I don't know about you all, but this is already very much energetically different than part 1. So, um, no, it wasn't those two men. It wasn't those two men. But what I will say is whoever it was, they were a high priest, a magician, or sorcerer, whoever it was. Like she was literally, I don't know, part of some ritual or something, allegedly. Everything is alleged, everything is for entertainment purposes only. She was sh this was some spiritual work to to get her to be sent over there. Um yeah, this was some spiritual work. Um yeah, this came from one or two spiritual workers. I don't know who those two men were, if they were spiritual workers. This came from one to two spiritual workers, and she was sent to um seduce. She was sent to seduce and kind of like be bound to him. So she was, part of this setup for him, and she was meant to seduce, and she was meant to kind of bind to him, to spiritually bind to him. Um Almost like she was the last partner he would ever have, if that makes sense. So it's like this is like this is the final boss, but the final boss like doesn't leave. Um Sent to seduce, sent to bind him up. So binding is a form of control. Okay. Whoever these two people are, it's at least one. I don't know if it was those men, but this is someone who is a very potent witch, spiritual worker, warlock, high priest, high priestess, whoever this person is. Um, Old girl was she was part of the magic of dealing with him. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, Black Lady Love asked, "What deck is it? It's so pretty." This is the Tarot Apocalypsis deck. Tarot Apocalypsis by someone named Eric. Um, Eric somebody. I think I bought this deck in like 2014. So I've had this deck for like 10 years. It's a very beautiful deck. But yeah. So was it those two? Was it that man and one of those two men? I don't know. But whoever this person was, whoever it was who sent her around, the person was a spiritual worker, a high spiritual worker who knew exactly what he was doing. Okay. So the next question is from GTA 420. And GTA 420 asks, is Justin Bieber going to speak out soon? We kind of answered that. And as far as right now, it was a no. Right now, it was a no. He maybe in the future, but as of right now, he keeping his mouth quiet. Okay, you say that's what a manager is. Hey, fuzzy girl, girl alive, how are you? You just got home. I'm so glad you got home. You say, boo. Hey, boo. Okay. Sweet Ace's silhouette asks, will his child play a role in him speaking out? That's an interesting good question. Yeah, she was Haley was allegedly. It was like she was part of like a long time ritual. This was not some simple magic spell. This was ritual planned out. You got your ducks in a row, and she was sent to seduce and to bind. Seduce and to bind, allegedly. Yes, decked by Eric C. Dunn, Kim Huggins. Yes. Tarot Apocalypsis. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck, and it comes with a wonderful, very beautiful, thorough guidebook. Like I said, I bought my set in 2014. I don't know if they sell the deck and the guidebook together anymore. But I bought this deck in 2014. So I've had it for a while. And it's funny because at first I didn't like this deck. I couldn't connect with it. Okay, next question. Will his child play a role in him speaking out? Um, I think it depends. I think it depends. I think it depends on if some type of see right now, quote unquote, with him being quiet, everything is okay. Tower card here. So I think as long as things are okay, with him and the child, because I don't think he knows about who the wife is. I don't think he knows. I think for him, it's just love and bliss. And, he has a baby now. And see, now remember, I told you she was sent to bind. They are bound together through parenthood, right? Bound together through parenthood. They could leave anything like that, but their blood made a child, right? Their blood and their energetic essence made a child. So she is, those of you who are mothers who, maybe divorced from the father or the father isn't in the picture, you still got to deal with the father, okay, unless you have full custody because y'all made a child. So that's part of the binding for him is the parenthood. The baby was part of the binding. Um, okay, yeah, I gotta get into what Saint Hudson's saying. To this day, if they have a discrepancy, her father will post weird, cryptic, threatening subliminals on Instagram. Oh, you gonna have to show me Saint Hudson. You're gonna have to email me. Email me that Saint Hudson so I can look. Okay, but will the child play a role in justice speaking out? I don't think right now. I think as long as he's parenting and he's throwing everything into parenting, I think as long as I think he's okay, right? Not okay, but I don't have children, but parents, you will do anything for your child, right? You're going to take care of them, you're going to protect them, you do anything for your child. I think because baby Jack Bieber, um, I think because everything is quote unquote okay, I think Justin Bieber is fine for now. But I did see something interesting on Instagram earlier today. Why she was talking about Haley was talking about some type of skeletons or something for baby Jack. Now I'm not trying to go into conspiracy theory land, but skeletons are that spiritual imagery that's tied with Halloween, and Halloween is a magical, spiritual, religious Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, All Saints Day, those, Samhain, whichever way you celebrate it, that is a spiritual, religious day. And anyway, I think as long as the baby will be okay, then he's fine with it. I just don't know if he knows what she is, because I honestly think he doesn't know what she is, and because he doesn't know, he's oblivious, right? Um cuz sometimes, and let me tell you, when you're those of us who are Pisces sons, when you love hard, right? You love hard, and it's like we're together for life, right? As long as the love is good, as long as the relationship is good and things are going well, we love him for life, right? And it can become a cloud that clouds our judgment. I don't think he knows what she is. I don't think he knows what she is. And I think as long as to him, as long as this baby is okay, because he's throwing everything into fatherhood, I think that then he's okay. He won't say anything. I think the minute that there is a threat to the child, I think that may be something that pushes him. Okay. Okay. Jennifer Love. That's funny. Okay. The next question is from Donna. And Donna asks, what is it about his energy that the industry loved in particular to keep him around as their battery for so long? Ooh, I know the answer to that. But let me see what let me see what Spirit got to say. He said your father used to pay for tickets for her to fly around stalking him. This is not a conspiracy. Okay. I gotta go look that up. That's gonna be a rabbit hole for me to go down. Okay. Okay. This I can tell you all right now, this is wearing me out already. This is wearing me out already. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. Hmm. So, yeah. So, hmm yeah. So with him, right? Um, I'm not going to say that some people are more connected to the divine than others, but there are some who are more connected to the divine than others. When you are when you are innocent, when a child is innocent, um, and some people just are more connected, right? Um, and that's okay. Everyone is connected, but some people are more connected, right? Um, he is he's like I'm trying to figure out how to say this, like a conduit. He's like a conduit, or an energy source, a or like a battery. Like, it's you can siphon off of him, and it's pure energy because of his closer connection to the divine. Um, so that was used, stolen, harnessed by these evil people. Okay. Um, I'm trying to think, like for example, Princess Diana, right? Princess Diana was one of those people who was just different. Her energy was different. She was radiant. She glowed, right? And she was unalived, allegedly, in this ritual. She was unalived ritualistically, right? After she did her job of quote unquote having the next generation. Princess Diana was one of those people. Okay. She was one of those people that was just, she was just so much purer. She was so much better. That's who she was. Yeah. So when you have people like that, people love them, but they will do things to get them. Like what was being done to her, baby, that was all ritualistic. Her being depressed, her, all these different things. That was all ritualistic. Okay. It was all ritualistic. And if you haven't watched my video of what happened to Princess Diana, go back and watch that video. Okay. Because the esoterics is in there. Okay. You can't rule it out. Okay. You can't dismiss it. Allegedly, she was esoterically unalived. So when you have people like that, people, they, since they can't have it, since they don't naturally have it, they siphon it off. And divine energy is energy of creation. It's energy that gives you power. Right? Um, yeah, so he's his connection to divinity and to spirit is different. It's almost like it's his is purer than theirs, right? It's just like some people who were born with a singing voice, and then there are some people who need autotune because they can't carry a tune in a bucket. Some people are just born with certain things and certain energy, and I believe that Bieber is one of them, especially being that when he came into look, I want you all to think about when Bieber came into the industry when he was that young. Look at how he glowed. He had a radiance about him. He just glowed. He glowed, right? It's youthful. He glowed. There were all these other different child stars. They did not glow the way that he glowed. If you look at Bieber now, he looked like somebody drunk uncle. He looked like somebody drunk uncle that hasn't shaved or bathed in days. He looked like the drunk uncle that's standing out in front of Rothschild liquor with the bottle of cheap ass Dimitri vodka in the brown paper bag, asking, "Can he bum a cigarette off of you?" That's what he looks like right now. That man has been used up. He has been energetically used up. Okay, but that's what it is. His energy, his divine energy is different, and they wanted to harness it. Okay, so let's get to the next question. The next question is from Muffin. Yeah, energy can recognize energy. Oh, we can recognize it. Hmm. We can recognize it. Like I said, look at Princess Diana. Princess Diana was one of them ones too. She was one of them ones. She was one of. She just had a different glow, a different radiance about her. It was pure. It was angelic, and what that woman was put through. I'm not mad at all that whichever one of them princes was getting his wife away from them crazy ass people. I ain't mad at that. But she was not protected. Okay, and Princess Diana's family threw her to them people, threw her to their royal household. Okay, her family is complicit. Um, so yeah, let's get to this question. Yeah, he looked like he smelled like the outdoors. He looked like he smelled like wet dog. He looked like he smelled like like if you've ever had like, like some people they have like a bunch of dirty clothes in a plastic bag for like a month and like I smell like dirty old clothes. He looked like some of the stuff that I smell when I'm at Costco. Some of them people I'm around when I'm in Costco, if you know what I'm saying. That's what he looked like he smelled like. Like Justin, he doesn't look healthy at all. His energy has been siphoned off of him. And he has too much money to not take care of himself. Something happened to him. Okay. Uh-huh. Donna says Justin is one of the few people I noticed that has that light. Not saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, let's get to this question. Plans for the baby. Well, um, I think it depends. I don't see clear outright plans for this baby, but this is there is a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen. There is a possibility that this child could allegedly be some type of sacrifice or used in some type of ritual in the future. Okay. There is it's not written in stone. They have to see how this child is, but and I'm not saying that it will happen, but I have concerns about what I'm seeing here. There is a possibility that long time from now, that child could be part of some magic, some ritual, some sacrifice here. Mhm. Yeah, they're trying to see how this child is right now. The child is too young for anything. Um, yeah, yeah, this worries me because this is the community card here. It's possible. I'm not saying that it will happen, but it is possible. And I think that we have to once we understand various rituals and what we're looking at, we'll see. Now the first one, which we may have to discuss um on Rumble or something like that, is what I just saw as it pertains to y'all can go to Haley's Instagram and see what she's talking about with these jack-o'-lanterns or skeletons or whatever in honor of her baby Jack. Now, why are you doing skeletons, putting up skeletons in honor of your baby Jack? That's death energy. Okay? That's death energy. So I just want to know how many of y'all are going to put up skeletons for Halloween in honor of your newborn baby, your baby that's a few months old. How many of y'all are putting up skeletons for Halloween in honor of your baby that's like 3, 4 months old? I want y'all to tell me in the chat how many of y'all are doing that. Okay, see, I don't see no hands. I don't see no hands, right? Um, I'm not doing it either. If anything, you would be like, "Oh, my baby's an angel, and I have this angel ornament for my baby," not some damn skeletons. Okay, for your newborn child. But I'm gonna look into it some more, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look into it some more, honey. I'm gonna look into some more because that right there, that's. Hmm. Hmm. Anyway, okay. So the next question is from Donna, and Donna asks, what are her true intentions? Okay, let's see. Yeah, she had a baby boy. Hey, returning the map. She had a baby boy. To help control him. Her true intentions are what she was told to do, which is to help control him. Hmm. Baby looks just like Justin. Yeah, I haven't seen the baby because I'm not out here trying to look at people's kids on the internet. I just think like for me, if I had kids, they would not be on the internet. People be out here talking about, "Oh, my beautiful daughter Ashley goes to Kingston Elementary School here in such and such city." You just giving people an easy way to come find your kid to snatch them up. If it was me, because I already don't put no information out. If it was me, my baby ain't gonna be on the internet for a minute. I mean, y'all parents do what y'all want, but I know there's a bunch of fucking weirdos out here. Her true intentions, she there to do the job. She's there to do the job, and she's not alone, but she's there to do the job of binding him up and controlling his future, controlling his movements. Hmm. Controlling his movements, baby. But she's part of a bigger group. She's part of a bigger group. Control his movements, tie him up. Mm-hmm. Control his movements, tie him up. Mm-hmm. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This worries me. We have this three of swords here. Now, I know that Sloane, Bella, if I am remembering correctly, she talked about, her saying that she was fearing for his life. Um, If that's what Sloan meant to say, then that's what Sloan meant to say. I'm not here to judge any other spiritual worker. I'm not. But with the way he looks and how he doesn't look healthy to me, not when you live in Hollywood, like you have money, you have access, so he don't look too healthy to me. But I think she's there to control and bind him. But it's she's part of a larger group. She's part of a larger group. Okay, you said the father-in-law. Mm-hmm. She's a handler being handled. Yep. She's a handler being handled right. She's not calling the shots. She takes her orders from, because she's not alone here. But even though this is the devil card right here, and this devil has someone on marionette strings controlling him like a puppet, but she's not alone. There are you can see the other people. You can see the other people taking part of this ritual in this card, right? You can see the other people taking part of this ritual in this card. So she's not the only one. She's on an assignment. She's on her job, but she didn't come up with the marching orders. That was someone else. Hmm. You said your father used to pay for tickets for her to fly around stalking him. This is not a conspiracy. This is all over the internet. I have to go look this up. Oh, really, Isis? Isis, if you are still here in the chat, if you can find this video, email it to me or email a link or something like that. Please, because I want to see this myself. I don't know too much. I remember when he came out and baby, 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 and it was annoying. I'm like, oh my God, Bieber, will he go away? Which was a psyop on all of us. If you know, you know. But yeah, send that to me, Isis, if you can find it. If you have some info, Saint Hudson, please email me. Okay. Okay. So the next question is from Donna. What are his ancestors feeling about his situation? Okay, you got like three questions here. Remember, please put a purple heart or a purple crystal ball by your questions so that I know that you're asking a question. Okay, my darlings, thank you. Hmm. See, I don't know. So, I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about his lineage. I know Donna says he's supposed to be different. I don't know anything about that. I kind of feel like if these are ancestors, they really want him to, walk away from this. But I mean, you can bind other spirits. Like it's not, I'm not gonna say hard, but there are ways to suppress human spirits. You can suppress human spirits, okay? Just like you can work with another spirit to, just like the myth of the ferryman who ferries human souls to and from the underworld, things like that. You can work with other spirits that can help you contact, your ancestors and things like that. Because everyone doesn't do ancestor work like quote unquote the ATRs do, right? We do our ancestor um veneration differently. Now, I don't know what he is. I don't know if he, um, I don't know what he is, what his bloodline or anything like that would be. But yeah, there are some who, that how they feel about it. Yeah, that I mean they don't like it, but I mean I'm not gonna speak ancestrally for his people. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Um, yeah, I'm kind of feeling like they just want shit to just go out here and break and be done with it. But I don't know if things come out. I don't know if things come out about him, will he truly be free? I don't know that. The only true freedom I see for him is, he has to walk away from the industry and potentially um the big sleep, because this his spirit is broken. His spirit is broken. It's broken to a point where he has been shattered. He has been shattered. Okay. Um, does Justin's bloodline accept Haley? Let me put this back in. Does his bloodline accept Haley? I don't really think Haley would care. Obviously not. But I don't think Haley would care. Because listen, Donna asking would Justin's bloodline accept Haley. Some of y'all know y'all been out here with some person that was not good for you, even though you knew better. And your grandmama or your auntie or whoever had passed over had told you leave that person alone, but you didn't. Okay, and then that's your ass. So accepting Haley? No, I don't think they accept her at all. Okay, go away. I don't think they accept her. I don't. Mm-mm. Return of the Mac says true story. Uh-huh. Some of y'all know y'all was with some people. And not now one of y'all was caring what your ancestors was thinking about it. And either whoever it was that loved you, that transitioned to the other side, was telling you, leave him alone, leave her alone. But what your hard head ass do? You kept doing it until you got what you got. Or maybe you finally listened and you got out before whatever it was happened. Right? Okay. I don't think they accept her. No, I don't think they accept her, but here's the thing about it. And this is hard to say. This is hard to say. The illumination or knowing what really goes on is there. Yes, you are under threat. Yes, you are. It's kind of like the same situation of like when people are in an abusive relationship, why do they stay? There's a psychological aspect to that as well, right? That's some of the same duress that he is under, right? Does he know about stuff? He didn't seen some stuff. He probably participated in some stuff. We all saw him, being groped by Jenna McCarthy's eraser face ass. Um, there were some things, there's a psychological component to this as well. So he knows. I mean, this isn't easy. This isn't easy, right? This isn't easy for him. He's gone through a lot. That child is through a lot. Okay, last of Donna's questions, because she asked three questions in one. Please, next time, Donna, just one question, not three in one. Y'all laughing, but seriously though, um, are his ancestors trying to do anything on his behalf? I kind of feel like here we go again. We just saw this one. I kind of feel like there may be someone talking to him, but yeah, I feel like there's someone talking to him, but I don't know if he's listening. I don't know if he's listening because this community, okay, we saw this guy before, whoever this is representing. We saw this person before. This community card here, this community has him thinking and feeling like he's isolated and alone, right? I feel like, it's someone that may be talking to him ancestrally, but I don't know if he's getting a message. I don't know if they're going to step in or not. I kind of feel like, again, I don't know his ancestors. I don't know his people to even start talking about what their spiritual traditions and practices are. But I kind of feel like someone may be talking to him, and this may be some woman may be talking to him, but I don't know if he's getting it, if he's listening, because there are different magical works, and you can do a magical work to make people afraid. You can do magical works to make people lose their spiritual sensitivity so that they don't get messages and stuff like that. I really feel like he's wrapped up. He's bound so much. So they could be sending messages all they want to. Is he getting the messages? Right? Okay, let me read this. Sloan Bella said that Justin might pass away, like getting taken out. Do you see that in the cards in some way? Um, and again, I don't know what Sloan Bella saw. She speaks on the information that she gets. I'm gonna shuffle and see. I mean, it's kind of morbid, but you asked, so we're gonna get to it. Oh, Return of the Mac. Oh, that was last. That was part one. In part one, we saw that she was fine with all this. She was fine with him in the industry. But we'll get to your question. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm so far behind. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm very behind. So I'm getting. Saint Hudson said your sun and moon are both Pisces, and they either love you or they can't stand you, honey. I don't really look at death. I don't search for death. Ooh, my hand is itching. Money. Thank you, money. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you, money. Um, I feel like I don't see, so I don't see death. I don't see death. I don't see him getting taken out. Um, so that's good because I don't see that. Um, but I kind of feel like I kind of feel like even though it may sound contradictory, I kind of feel like from what I'm looking at right here that keeping him in the industry kind of keeps him alive, as weird as that sounds, because I kind of feel like I kind of feel like one of the things that sustains him is love from fans, because fans are fans, right? Remember I told you all that when you have a community that supports you, that loves you, that wants to see you do well, like that's a form of protection. Um, I feel like the community is what keeps him sustained. But I don't see any taking out. I don't see anything like that, which I'm glad, and I hope that I'm right. Um, but I do see, just because he's not taken out doesn't mean he's absolutely having a great life either, if that makes sense. Right? I kind of feel like there are, believe it or not, worse days ahead for him. Um, I kind of feel like that. Um, yeah, but I don't see anything along the lines of death or unaliving, or I don't see anything like that. So I'm glad I don't. Um, I'm glad I don't. Okay. And oh, I'm starting to get tired. He said, "Where's his mom and all of this?" Oh yeah, she was fine. She was fine with it. She was completely fine with it. So she was definitely fine with it. Listen, it's a special place in hell for all these parents to sell their children off. All of them, from the mammies to the ones who sell their children into Hollywood for fame, that throw them to the wolves because they're getting this money. Britney Spears' mom, like all these people. Yeah, there's a special place in hell for all of them. This is some type of rich. This is some type of weird ritualistic stuff. So whatever they're into, listen, I'm not into whatever they're into. So I don't know whatever weird ritualistic such and such, because part of the control is to keep him around. I don't know if they want to siphon off more energy from him. I don't know if they want him around to have more children so that they can potentially siphon off from the children. I don't know. But this is weird ritualistic stuff. It's from higher ups, and it's definitely from people who do magic. Why are there so many? Whatever's going on with his light. Whatever is going on with his light, because yeah, whatever's going on with his light, we don't know what his purpose was for this planet. Sometimes you have people who are here to, do one thing, something that would help the planets or help a community. Sometimes, you do have people for that, right? Despite some of the other things that they may do or what may happen in their lives. But there are some people who were literally just put here for specific things. We don't know what his purpose was. But baby, they want to make sure he is bound so that they can control it. So they can control it. And they are working hard to control it. They are working hard. Okay. What is her true form? Is her true form dangerous for her and Justin's child? Child. Listen, we see mammies out here all the time that let their boyfriends beat up their children and everything like that. That just because that's a child don't mean that the mother automatically loves them or cares about them. Listen, Aaliyah's family knew about this when Aaliyah was married. They knew she was married off to R. Kelly. They knew. They knew. But they thought her being connected to R. Kelly, because R. Kelly was a big star at the time, that's some star power, and they gonna get it. Listen, just because you and I wouldn't be degenerate like that, but there are plenty of degenerates out here. That their kids be starving, they go to school, any type of way. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing at all. We have to remember to separate our non-degenerate selves from the degeneracy of other people. I mean, one can only hope. One can only hope. I mean, for the sake of the baby, because he has definitely poured his life and he's on father mode, which I'm happy for him. But yeah. Hmm. I need to see this because baby, this woman here is who child. Okay, you got one on top of the other that I don't really care to see them. Her true form is what she is. She is, I don't want to say a ritual seductress, but she's the person put in um to do what she do. I feel like she's a go-between. I feel like she's a go-between. So kind of like, have you all seen the movie Dune? Have you all seen Dune? Did you all see Dune Part 2? You know, the recent Dune movies with Zendaya in them. Okay, if you saw Dune Part 2, right? You remember the Bene Gesserit? They were like the witches and they were part of like the elite and they were like they were messing with kingdoms and stuff like that. Remember the Bene Gesserit chick who was sent to sleep with um the crazy Baron guy so that she can get pregnant, right? She was told what to do by the elite Bene Gesserit witch lady, right? She was told what to do. You see how she inserted herself to be right, you know, she inserted herself, but she was told to do that. That's her true form. That's what she is. That's what she is. She's a spiritual pawn. Yeah, go back and watch Dune 2. Dune 2. It's on if you have HBO Max, it's on HBO Max. Go back and watch Dune 2. And you will know exactly what I'm talking about. She is the seductress, she's the in between. She was sent to do her job. That's what she is. That's what she is. Yeah, it is one of the toughest truths you have to accept about some mothers. Some mothers just really ain't shit, and it's okay to call them that. What do they get energetically from this union? Control. They get to control him. Hmm. They get to control him. We kind of talked about that last reading. Yeah, energy can recognize energy. Yep. Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay, this question here. Okay, this is a good question, Muffin. Is Justin going to get help from anyone? Ooh, and I am starting to get tired, my darlings. I am starting to get tired because this right here is it's pretty disgusting. Yeah, definitely go back and watch Dune 2, and you'll see when the Bene Gesserit high witch, high priestess, I think they call them Reverend Mothers in Dune. You will see when Reverend Mother goes and sends the other Bene Gesserit chick to go get pregnant by the crazy Baron from the black and white planet. And she went and she did her job. And she said a girl, just she made sure she got pregnant and she made sure that the baby was a girl by whatever crazy witch magic that they do in that story. Go watch Dune 2, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So mm, Des said his mom said I heard horror stories, but I wanted to give him a chance. If you heard horror stories, are you not like, oh hell no, not my child? Listen, if that was me and I heard some crazy shit like that, oh no, my child ain't going nowhere near it. Oh no. That would be a major no for me. Okay. Is Justin going to get help from anyone? I don't know. Hmm. Who is this? It could be possibly, it could be someone from his past and someone who's not connected to the money in the industry. It's possible. It's possible, but it will be a lot of work. It's possible that it could be someone from his past or someone who is not connected to this industry. Someone who doesn't care about the fame or who doesn't care about the industry. Um, it will literally be hard work. It will be hard work. It will not be easy to penetrate that, but it's possible. It is definitely possible. It's definitely possible. This wouldn't be an easy task, but someone potentially from his past and someone who isn't connected to the industry because they can't be connected to the industry for this. Because everyone in the industry, I'm not going to say everyone, but there are a bunch of people in the industry who know this goes on, even if they don't say anything, even if they don't participate. Knowing and not doing anything is just as bad as participating, right? Knowing and not saying nothing. If you know some place has a, an SA culture and you do nothing about it, like if it was in the workplace and you do nothing about it, you're just as bad. You're just as bad. You're just as bad. Um, so I think that if help would come, if he gets help, it would have to be someone, one to two people from his past, and they will not be connected to the industry or with money. Okay. I am starting to get tired. I have not eaten. Okay. So I'm gonna be here just a few more minutes. I'm gonna be here and it's we've been on for an hour and 22. So when it gets to an hour and a half, I'm gonna get off of here because now this is starting to drain me. This is starting to drain me. So, it's starting to drain me. So yeah, guilty by association. If you know that they're doing degenerate shit and you're not doing anything to stop it or trying to help these people, then what good are you? You the whole ops. You the ops if you're not doing it. Okay. What significance do Kim and Courtney play in this ritual? Hmm. This is kind of sick. This is very sick. This is sick and it's disgusting. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like this is a two-part answer. One is that um it's a two-part answer. Number one, and I don't even want to say this as disgusting as it is. From what I'm seeing, number one, there's some type of payment. There's some type of payment. And number two, it's kind of like they get elevated. They get elevated. So kind of like it's kind of like say you're at a company, right? You have a company. There's a CEO, there are directors, there are VPs, there are senior managers, and then let's say you're a project manager. The senior manager gives you because you're a project manager. They give you a job to do. Can you execute this job as a project manager? If you fully execute whatever it is they want you to build or do as a project manager, if you do the job well, you get a bonus. Maybe you'll get a promotion. Maybe you'll be able to sit in on higher meetings, right? This is what this is for them. It's a little bit of money and some type of spiritual power up. Some type of power, some type of spiritual bonus. But there's money and I see some type of spiritual power or whatnot. It's crazy. It's disgusting. I didn't even want to say it. I didn't even want to say it because that's just how wild it is. That's just how wild it is. So, okay. Return of the Mac asks, where's his mom and all this? Okay, I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Where's his mom and all this? Chilling because she ain't got to work hard. She chilling. She ain't got to work hard. Even though she know her son is being depleted, she chilling. She ain't got to work hard. Where she at? Wherever her house is, living large. Where his mom? Oh, she chilling. She chilling. That's where she is. She chilling. So she ain't where he is. She chilling. She sold him out. She ain't got to work hard. She ain't got to work hard. The financial rainy days, all this stuff is over. But yeah, this is the cup of love. It's turned over. It's empty. hmm She sold him out so he could be a peacock. hmm Yeah, that's where she is, chilling. Okay, the next question is again from Return of the Mac. Will he ever return to his former status? That's a good question. That's a good question. And the last question is going to be from Olivia P. And then I'm going to get out of here. So yeah, this is ugh. This went a little left and a little dark, but it is. But yeah, the mom allegedly for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, yeah, sold him out. Where's she at and all this? Chilling because she ain't got to work. She ain't got to work hard. The money is there. Yep. Okay. Will he ever return to his former status? That is a good question. Let's see. And we may have to have like a forum and just talk about all of this, but on what's it called? On Rumble, because you can't talk about certain stuff here. Will he ever return to his former status? I don't see it. I don't see it. Mm-mm. This is sad. This is sad. This is depressing. Like this is like seriously, like I need to sit and think about this. Like I got some sandalwood incense right here. I need to sit and think about this because this is, of course, tying everything to this whole quote unquote alleged Diddy situation. But this industry is sick. This shit is sick. This shit is sick. Do I see him returning? No, I don't. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. And the last question is from Miss Olivia P. And thank you for being here, Miss Olivia P. I know you were talking about some things last time. Girl, feel free to send me an email if you want to explain some stuff. Can someone put my email in the my email address in the chat for Miss Olivia P or for anyone who wants to, because I don't know if I can say it, but because I went looking for Kim Porter's book on Amazon, it's not there. It's not there anymore. It's not there anymore. So, um this is all very interesting. I'm hearing that Diddy is maybe hiring quote unquote the dream team lawyer suite. This is all of this shit is thick. And they are some damn evil spirit degenerates. So this is the last one because baby, I'm tired. Will they always closely watch him? Girl, they watching him and that family. Uh-huh. Now we've seen this guy. This is like the third or fourth time that this guy has popped up in this reading. Whoever this is, I don't know who this is. Because there are some people are just like, who's more powerful than Diddy? There are absolutely more entities, more people, more powerful than Diddy. Okay. Whoever this guy is, this guy keeps coming up. But yeah, I'm gonna say yeah that they will, and especially now that he has this family, this children. Yeah, I feel like, and whoever this guy is, he's doing it through the community. Here's the community card, so they'll be watching him. That's why someone asked a question like, with all the people breaking their silence now, is it safe for him to talk? No, it's not safe for him to talk. It's not, because yeah, people are talking about Diddy, but remember, this is a community. This entertainment industry, these people that do this shit, this is a community. Okay, they're in cahoots with each other, baby. There is no, you know what I'm saying. So the only real way out for Justin is he has to get out of the entertainment industry. Period. Overall, and he may have to for pure freedom. He just may have to transition. He may have to transition for pure freedom. The only way, because this shit is deep and it's disgusting and it's a lot. Those of you who are channel members and Patreons, I saw Isis and another member earlier. I started to show all these different people who have helped to make society, going back from the 1700s, who might be part of this group of powers, right? So that's a channel member and Patreon patron video because we did that earlier today. Uh whoever this guy is, whoever this person is, this is one of the people who are like really, 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 really powerful. Really, 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 really powerful. So, whoever this person is, this is the person who would have Diddy shook. This is the person, this is one of those powerful, powerful people. These are the people, not Diddy. Diddy is low level. To black people, Diddy is powerful. But this person is part of the real powers that be, whoever this is. This is the third or fourth time this one came up. So Justin gonna always be watched. So okay. So with that being said, that was wild. That was wild. Muffin said they had to change the cover of the book. Yeah, yeah. I was, and I don't know if I can say what something, but from something that I read and or heard, that the book had to be like pulled finally, like a final pull of the book, even though they changed the cover. So that's something that I read or something that I heard. So yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it could be Clive. It could be Clive. Thank you so much, Isis, for putting my email address there. And thank you again, Isis, for what I'm thanking you for, Isis. I sent you a message earlier. Thank you again, Isis. I appreciate you, darling. Yeah, Olivia, email me if because email me, girl. You said Isis said you think it's above Clive. Honestly, yeah, I don't know how high up Clive is, I don't know, but if you all go back to, let me just say that this shit spreads far and wide. It's been going on for years, decades, hundreds of years, this type of degeneracy. So, um, and magic is always going to be magic. It's been around since the dawn, since humans came about. You know, it's if you know how to do things, you know how to do things. So, okay, thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm going to get out of here. I think Nyla is going to be live in 5 minutes. So let's make sure that we go and show our good sis Nyla um some support, some support. And tomorrow, we're gonna start the dig in J-Lo ass. We're gonna start the dig in J-Lo ass because baby, I think J-Lo knows something about something. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna see y'all over at Nyla's. I'm gonna get some dinner cooked. And I need to cleanse myself. I need to spiritually cleanse myself after this. So I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side. We digging in J-Lo ass tomorrow. So I love y'all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. Bye. Front row seat. Yeah.